Hello and welcome to episode 22 of Bayern Booed or Bust. I'm Booed FM, and like I always say, thanks for coming back. If you're still coming back, again, sorry for the randomness of my series at the minute. I'm just really busy in real life. You know, real life's important. Little baby's gone through a few things, so I've just been sorting him out. I'm busy at work. Yeah, I'd love to be doing this. I wish I could do this all the time, just make videos every day. But I can't because I have to pay the mortgage, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. And today we're going to have a double live com against Manchester City. Got a trip to the Etihad. Oh, they knocked us out of Europe last year in the first round knockout. This year we're meeting in the quarterfinals. They're a good team, but we're a great team. We are a good team this year. So I've played a few games off camera, so as always, let's run through that. First game, and we won 3-2 against Werder Bremen. Great game, would have made an amazing live com. Some great performances, even from the keeper. He let a couple of goals in, but he still finished the game on an 8. Just, I think his defence let him down. Rene Ben, amazing, and so was Lazaridis. So yeah, quality 3 points. Next, we had a away trip to Hamburg, and great game. Performance-wise, went out of this world. But away from home, winning 1-0 when you're trying up there for the title, this is the kind of games that, you know, could win you a title. So I was really happy with this game. Then I made a mistake. Kaiserslautern, they're down there near the bottom of the league, and they've got 3 players on loan from me who play for them every game. So I'm thinking, yeah, we've got a great chance against these. I'm doing so well in the league, I feel undefeatable. So I B-teamed it and we got absolutely battered. They were appalling. Absolutely battered us 2-0. I have messed up here now. Proper bad. Let's have a look at the league table. Here is the Bundesliga. And we're third. You know, it's not doing too bad. But yeah, I just feel like losing them 3 points. We might have just kicked ourselves right in the bollocks. Because we would have been on 60 if we'd have beat Kaiserslautern. And that win for them's helped them. It's got them out of the relegation zone. So yeah. Look at Werder Bremen at the bottom of the league. That surprises me, that. Lazaridis is in the top 3 of the goal scorers. We've still got the 2 best players in the league as well, with Rene, Ben and Paula. I just feel sometimes you've got, when your team's like ours, we've got a good team, but I don't think we've got a dominating team. You've got to try and either concentrate on the league or Europe, and I just feel like I haven't made my mind up. So hopefully we'll do alright today against City, because I might have just thrown any chance we had away of winning the league. Let's have a look at someone who isn't throwing the league away, and that is my youth side. They're doing okay. Top of the league by a point, but it shows growth in that youth team, and they've grown really well over the last few years. Got some good youth intakes, don't get me wrong, but they won the European Cup last year, and now this close to winning their league. I'd be so chuffed if they do, because yeah, they deserve it. They've got some really good young prospect players. Fortunately, they're out of Europe this year. Gutted. Got beat by Stuttgart of all clubs. So yeah, they're still the reigning champions. I'm still really proud of where they're going. Let's just hope now they're out of Europe, they can concentrate on that league title and mix it up a bit. I really want to win that league. Now let's just have a quick look at some of my good players. Some of the players I'm enjoying this year. Players who I think are really kicking on again, developing. And we're going to look at Ulrich Bats first. He's 17 and yeah, complete forward. And look at him, green arrows everywhere. He's getting better and better. He's already got 3 greens. His finish is improving off the ball. Composure needs to improve. I'm going to start working on that, I think. But what a player, for 17. He's played most games. He's led that line and he scores goals. So yeah, really chuffed. The next player I want to look at is Lazaridis. He's also a striker, but he's playing as a left-sided inside forward, and he's loved that this year. He's done really well this year. He's still got a little bit of room for improvement. And look at all those greens. I mean, arrows. He's got a couple of greens. He's quick. He's determined, but he's just all round. He's getting better and better, and that's because he's playing a lot and he's loving it out on the left. He's still only 19. I have got some absolute potential beasts in my team. Next player is Paris Sot, my young centre-half, who's now 19, crazy enough. He's been playing for me since day one, when he was 16. Still got loads of room for improvement. At 19, I was hoping to be a bit better stat-wise. He's still my number 1 guy, he still does a really good job. I'm just a bit worried now, looking at him. I thought he'd be a little bit better than he is now, especially for the amount of games he's played. hopefully they'll keep on getting a bit better. And the last player I always want to show you in this episode is my Auntie Paula, Tobias Paula, 20 years old, right winger, right midfielder. I've converted him into a wing back, and he's now the second best player in the league as a wing back. He has got a bit of an injury at the minute. I think he's out for potentially 5 days with a hernia. And he's all round a good player, isn't he? You once look at him and go, wow. But he's just a good player. And you think of some of the quality that we've got in the Bundesliga, and he's the second best player at the minute. So I'm really proud of what he's achieved and what he's been able to become, because when you change someone into a different position, you never know if it's going to work. Definitely work for Paula. Right, now I'm just going to show you my tactic in the background. I'm not going to talk through it. This is just because I probably forget to put this down below, but I am loving this tactic. It's really working for me. Now, you'll all know, or most of you might know, that a tactic for me that's working really well, you might take it away and it won't work for you because you just haven't got the right players. It just doesn't work like that this game, but sometimes it does. So if you want to just pause it and you want to just copy it like for like, also I'm not going to show you the player positions. I will try and remember to put this down below for a download. I will, but this tactic has changed our season. It has turned us into a team that when I've got my best 11 on the pitch, I think we can beat anyone. And we'll find that out today, won't we? Because we play Manchester City and they've got some top players. Now, before we get looking at Manchester City and get into the first live com, I just wanted to have a look at the Champions League and the quarter-final stage. And there are some great teams in this now. Now, I'm not thinking we're going to go on and win it. Right, there's some quality sides like Paris Saint-Germain are the best team in the world. Arsenal as well are one of the best teams in the world. United are very good. Some of their players look down there. They've got the leading goal scorer. He's the best player. Look at that, on an 8.48. They've got the top two players in the Champions League this year. Madrid, good side. But you've still got teams like Benfica and Sporting, who, no offence, I think we can beat. There's a slight, you never know, do you, with football? There's slight chances that things can happen. So, we'll have to wait and see. But let's get into the first live com. Right, here we are with live com 1, and both live coms are going to be against Manchester City. Boo! I'm a Man United fan. So I'm hoping we can do something today. Now, they are a really good side, and in this little university, they've won the Champions League 3 times, I think. That ain't never going to happen, ever. But, fair play. They are a good side, and they've got some top players. It's just going to be nice to go back to Manchester. You know what I mean? All my family live there. I'm a Mancunian. I love Manchester. Best city in the world. But if we get looking at the club itself, now I have turned off the Premier League, so we can't see how they're doing in the league. We can only find out if they win the league at the end of the season. My computer was just getting slow, so I turned all the other leagues off apart from the German leagues. I couldn't be asked. Moving on to the manager, Roger Macedo. We might have had a look at him before. I think he's a fantastic coach, okay manager. He's 63 years old, he's a Brazilian. But he's got some awesome players. Let's have a look at their key player. And this is their key player. It's Ivan Navarro. And I might have looked at him again in a previous episode, but he's a cracking player. 31-year-old Spaniard, defensive midfielder. I would love him in any team, on any save, in any series. His physicals have dropped a bit, but looking at his mentals and his technicals, this guy's some player. But he's not the most valuable player. He's only worth, 17 million. They've got some crazy players. Now, I'm not going to run through each one. Can't be asked. But just showing you the squad list, you'll see by the value some of the quality they've got. They've got a few. How many players have they got worth over 40 million? Some team here, some really good players. So it's going to be tough. They bossed us last year, but we have a good unit. So I'm excited to go at them. Right, you're probably wondering why I've got my head in my hands. That's because I've done this already once. I've just played Man City, right? I just beat Man City 2-1, right? Buzzing, I've done all me, you know what I'm like? I've jumped around, I've screamed, done all my talking, played through it, going up to my next game because there's a game in between this and the next live com, and it crashed on me. Crashed. FM's crashed on me once, I think, this year. 2-1. Ulrich Bats scored the winner. We were 1-0 down, come back, Lazaridis, Ulrich Bats. I had an hard on. It was the best feeling ever. Now I've got to do it again, right? We've got to play all this again I ain't ever going to beat them again at their place. I've had to chill out for 10 minutes because I have been absolutely fuming at this game. Why does it do that? Why does it have that ability to do that to you? Not most of the time, I would not be bothered, but this is Manchester City and we're not like on equal terms with Manchester City. So, this is going to be take 2, right? If I lose my enthusiasm in this first game anyway, I am sorry. But we've got Forless in goal. We've got Esenboa, Paris at the back with Dampfling ahead of them. Bukowski and Karasu as wing backs. Ben and Tok, and up front we've got Lazaridis, Abdullahi and Bats. And they've got that team that we just beat 2-1. Here we are with the press report, and they're saying what they said last time. I think Manchester City have enough to secure a win. Paul is out, and they're favourites as well. Let's have a chat with the boys. Right, I'm just going to do exactly what I did last time, and hopefully it works again. I don't know why I'm laughing, because I'm freaking raging inside. Do you know, honestly, I was this far from it off completely. Honestly, not bothering and playing this ever again. So I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be chilled and say, let's show the world what this team is all about, shall we? It worked last time. I'm sure he had more greens last time. Let's do it again. In today's Champions League quarter-final first leg, it's Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. We've kicked off here at the Etihad Stadium. Don't let me down, boys. Don't let me down. We can beat them. Right, City on the attack. They did go 1-0 up last time, but we surprised them. We surprised them with some really good football. That was a weak-ass shot. Right, free kick. Abdullahi takes it short. Good shot. Oh, good save. City. Look at the touch on that then. Lovely pass. Lovely football for Manchester City. Good save for this. I've just calmly encouraged him. Abdullahi balloons his free kick. Bastard. Right, here's Manchester City. Trying to long ball us because they just can't get through us, can they? But yeah, some scary quality. I had a look at it myself. They've got some top players. And there you go, 1-0, half an hour gone. Here we go, Cordova on the right hand side, 1-on-1 with keeper, nice finish. And they're 1-0 up. Right, here's Ben charging in, cutting inside. Come on, let's get back into this. Dampfling, good. Oh, come on, go on, get in, you absolute twat. Yeah, watch this. Ben gives it Dampfling. It was a great shot there, keeper. What was that? Palmed it to my player and Bats taps it in, scores again. Love it. Right, I'm pretty happy now. I'm pretty happy-ish. It's half time. It was 1-1 at half time last time, except Bats scored the winner, not the equaliser. But he's not lost his goal. I hate that. Have you ever done that yourself where the game's crashed on you and you scored like an amazing goal, or some guy has really been out of his luck and you've like your big signing and he had that game of his life and the game crashes on you and you lose it and you replay it and he gets a 6.2 and can't even pass the ball. But you know what? I can't go on ball. It's 1-1. I'm going to be calm still. I'm going to be chilled out like last time and I'm going to say I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. That'll do me. That probably looks even better than last time. Come on. City have kicked off the second half. Let's get a second goal. City well deep. They're doing a lot of long balling today. They've got some right quality. Oh, well done. Dampfling's nicked that off him. Give it to Lazaridis. Lazaridis. They can't get rid of it. And another error. And it's 2-1 bitches. Watch this. The money they've got in their defence. What was that back pass? Appalling. Ulrich Bats gets the freaking second. What was going on about? Highlighted Ulrich Bats, didn't I, before this? Before the first take of this. Oh no, come on. Come out, keeper, come out. Oh, good save, man. Get in. And the FM gods have actually listened to me. If we win 2-1, that is so justified. Oh, I thought that was 3. Right, I'm going to make a change. Abdullahi, he's been like a ghost, not seen him. So I'm going to bring on Felgenhauer on the right hand side. Come on, man, can we do a repeat? Can we do a repeat? Not if we let him come at us with some nice footy. Here's Navardo, he's a beast. Good save for this. Should be man at match. Keeper's booming it. It's 20 minutes to go. They've had loads of chances, twice as many as us. Another long ball. He brought that down brilliantly. 1-on-1 with the keeper and he scores. 2-2, you freaking arsehole. Yeah, look, he'd long balled him. Forless, can't blame him. He's been great all game. 2-2. Right, I've just calmly encouraged him. Oh my god. I'm going to throw it away. Right, come on, man. Bukowski passes inside to Ben. Ben back to Bukowski. Whip it, Buck. Come on, man. Come on. That's full time. 2-2. Oh, do you know what I thought? I was this close to getting justice for the game taking away my greatest victory. 2-2 though. 2-way goals. We are good at our place, aren't we? I feel defeated. I feel like the game just kicked me in the balls and just fisted me in the ass with no lubrication and just left me there bleeding. Right, even though in reality we should have won that. The game's a twat. I have to stop moaning about this now. Let's move on. Moving on. 2-2. I'm going to stay calm and say everybody thought that we'd get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. Great result. Loads of green. Got to be happy with that, haven't we, eh? I've got to be happy with that, haven't I? Right, let's have a look at the rest of the games. Obviously, we drew 2-2. Arsenal drew 2-0 with Benfica. Ooh, juicy. Madrid beat Sporting. And Man United absolutely tonked Paris Saint-Germain. Get in. Because Paris Saint-Germain are quality on this game. In my series, my universe anyway, so yeah, I'm happy for Man United. Right, I've just played Stuttgart. It's a game in between the two live comms, and it was a good game. I was considering B-teaming, and I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to put our good side. I did change it up a little bit, played a few different players, mixed it around a bit, and yeah, we did really well. Abdullahi scored 2 goals. Ben got a penalty. And we dominated it really, possession and shots, so we deserved it. So again, away from home, we needed them 3 points. It's keeping us in that title. And if we have a look at the Bundesliga, we are second. We're now 4 points behind Dortmund. Level on games. There's not many games to play. I mean, can I see us winning the league? I can't. But if we got top 2, I think that'd be fantastic. I'd take 3rd as well, to be fair. It's just an improvement on last year. I don't often look at social media thing. I can't be arsed with it, but because sometimes it's just crap in it. But I saw this one comment and it made me laugh. Some sarky German Bayern fan saying 705 miles is a long way to come to see your team get knocked out. Those poor Man City fans, eh? What are they doing? Right then, here we are, second live com, and we're at the Allianz Arena. Now you know and I know, everybody knows how good we have always been at this stadium, even when we weren't as good as we are now, and we are becoming a good team when we play. So really looking forward to this. 2 away goals, anything can happen. I can't see them coming here and absolutely battering us. I can't. So now I'm happy. The thing, that other thing is forgotten about. It's gone. It's in a little box far away. Let's have a look at today's team. And we've got Forlis in goal, Esenboa and Parasot at the back, Dampfling ahead of them, Mask is on the left, Karisu is on the right, Tok and Ben in the middle, and my favourite front three, can't even say it, my favourite front 3, Lazaridis, Bats and Abdu Lahi. Get in to the press. And what are they saying? I like this Man City side and believe they should be able to secure a win against Bayern Munich today despite their being all square. Yada. They're even favourites. Fuck you, man. What's his name? Kevin Clark. Jog on, Kev. Here we are. I stayed calm last time, now it's time to get serious. Business. I want to do these blue-nosed feckers. Anyway, I'm going to be assertive and say let's give the fans something to cheer. Couple of greens, couple of keens, couple of no one's asked. But we're a good team, man. Let's do it. In today's Champions League quarter-final second leg, it's Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. Manchester City kick off here at the Allianz Arena, the German theatre of dreams. Can we have a good dream? Can they have a nightmare? I hope so. Right, City on the first attack, only 6 minutes in. I don't like it a lot, but they've got some good players and they are quite good going forward. And that's a lovely pass and that's a lovely finish, and you bunch of blue-nosed bastards. Right, nice pass from Makaj to Booth, and it's 1-0. Calmly encouraged them, and that's resulted in City coming at us again. I don't like it. Good save. Right, I've just assertively told them to get creative. I'm trying, I'm going to keep on trying. Here's Lazaridis in the box. Good shot, man. Good chance. Right, City. Long ball in us again. Knocking it over the top. 1-1 with the keeper, and it's somehow been saved. He's going to get chipped. No, he's not. Come on. Right, I'm just told to push forward. I don't think I've ever said this many things in a first half. Well done for this, but come on. Right, that's the end of the first half. Yeah, I can't see it happening. I mean, as soon as I've got the ability to say something to them, I'm saying it. I'm trying all my things, push forward, get creative, do something, don't be shit. And nothing's working. We've not really done anything. We've had the one notable chance from Lazaridis, which when he cut inside and he blasted it over the bar. It's all City and it's on. I'm going to be assertive and say I expect to see a much better showing in the second half. A lot of greens. I mean, one goal and we win. Now we've kicked off the second half. Come on, boys. Let's do the lads proud. Let's do the fans proud. Let's do our mums proud. Come on, Lazaridis. He's cut inside. He's passed it to Abdullahi. He's going to lay it off to Karasu. Can he whip it in? Whip it. He's passed it to Bats. Oh, you're fucking twatting. Karasu here. Lovely pass to Ulrich Bats. 3 goals he scored against City now. Come on. Tell you, Ulrich Bats is going to be worth 18 million. Manchester City are going to try and buy him. But here they come and I've just taught me to concentrate. I'm going to keep it going for a bit. I might switch to the wall. I've not done the wall much in this series, but here's Lazaridis! Oh my god! Watch this mask. Beautiful pass to Lazaridis, and he scores his tight angles. He like side tapped it outside of his foot. I can't believe this. I mean, they've had one more chance. Look how much of the ball we've had. I'm so proud. 15 minutes ago, I might be going to the wall. Right, I have switched to the wall. Super defensive tactic. If you don't know what it is, I've talked about it in the past. Oh no, come on. I've never let one in. Oh, come on. When I've gone to the wall. It's just City coming at us. It's going to be. You've got the top quality players and we just sit back and do nothing but defend. Come on, ref. Blow that whistle. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh god, I feel like that's justice. That's justice for you. That game crashing on me. Some top players, man. Some top players. Right, I'm going to be passionate because I'm so proud of them. So I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. Not loads of greens, but oh man, Mask put out there on the left instead of Bukowski. Got an 8. He's probably my best player. Got man of the match. How? I don't care who I get now. Although I do actually, because there's one team I reckon we could beat. And that is Benfica. We've got Benfica, Madrid and Man United. Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain, the finalists from last year, on paper, the 2 best teams in the world, have been knocked out. Man United is scary. Good, they've got some top players. They're playing really well. Madrid, I reckon we could beat. Benfica, I freaking know we could beat them. Oh man, Benfica. Let's get praying. I'm an atheist, but I'm praying to the FM gods. Right, come on, boys. Hands together. Let's do this. Right, you ready? Ready, boys? Automatic draw. Here we go. We're first. Man, you United. I'm a Man United fan, but oh, come on. Right then, episode 23. I can't believe I'm saying it. And we're going to be in a semi-final in the Champions League against Manchester United. Double live com. Of course it is. Awesome. Right, so we're going to be playing the next game. I'll be against Mainz at home, and we're going at them. Then we're playing Dortmund. So hopefully, if Dortmund can drop some points, we can beat Dortmund again, because we always spank them most of the time. We could get back at top of the league. There's a small chance. I'm really going to have to think about what I do here. If you can actually be asked, type in down below. Let me know what you think I should do. Should I concentrate on the league, Europe, or both? Let me know. Anyway, so there you go. Yeah, Mainz, Dortmund. Then we'll be playing Manchester United in the first game. Then I'll play the middle game against Schalke. Tough game again. Top 3. Wow, this is tough. Oh my god, gets even harder. And then we'll have the second live call against Man United. Oh wow, I need to get these episodes made for you, so you have to wait 5 days for this awesome action. Right then, there you go, end of episode 22, and a freaking awesome episode. I didn't think I'd be saying this at the end of it, but wow, we're in the Champions League semi-final, so really proud, really chuffed, and really looking forward to playing Manchester United. I feel like I've played Man City loads, and I love Manchester United, because we're the best team in the world, aren't we? So yeah, I'm excited. So if you did enjoy that as much as I've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, help a brother out, man. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day. Hope you come back for the next episode. I hope you're safe. Hope your family's safe and well. Look after yourself. Auf Wiedersehen.